Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to my weekend live. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Francisca. I am a former educator. I used to teach ESL, English as a Second Language, and French for over 20 years in the United States, in Canada, and China, from middle school to university levels. I am also a certified health and life coach with the Health Coach Institute in Provo, Utah, United States of America. I am a speaker with a DTM designation, a Toastmasters designation. I am also the author of 4 books. I am a real estate investor and a wealth creator with the MAP book, aka the Mind Assistance Program. There are 3 things that people love to hear about, 3 topics. They like to hear about money, health, and relationships. So today, I'm going to talk about a juicy topic. I have 3 choices. Whom should I choose as a life partner? About 15 years ago, one brother in my church called me and said, Francisca, I want to come over to your place tomorrow and discuss something with you. So I asked him, what is it you want to discuss? If you could tell me so that I can prepare myself. I am talking to 3 women, and I want you to help me choose the one I should marry. I said, wow, you're talking to 3 women. I will do my best, but I told him, I will discuss this on one condition. And he said, what? If I choose, according to my opinion, whom you should marry, and if the marriage fails, don't blame me. He said, okay. So the next day he came over, he said, don't bother to cook. He brought food and we ate. So these women were on 2 different continents, 3 women, 2 different continents. So I told him, if I were you, I would look at the following things. First of all, you are a Christian. Choose a woman who is also a Christian. Because if you are a Christian and she's not a Christian, when you're always going to church, there could be a problem. But there are exceptions to the rule, because I know of one pastor who said he was not a Christian. When he proposed to his wife, when he proposed to his then girlfriend, the girlfriend said, I will marry you on one condition. And he said, what is that condition? That you give your life to Christ. He said, okay. He gave his life to Christ, and today he is a pastor. There's also a movie called I Am in Love with a Church Girl. The girl wanted this guy to go to church, and he didn't want to go until she said, what is your problem? Do you know church is so sweet? It's even better than sex. She told him that, and with that, he went to church. He loved church. He loved what he saw. Today, he is a pastor. That was a movie based on a true story. So that's the first thing. If you're a Christian, choose somebody who is also a Christian, or if they are not a Christian, they are willing to turn their life around. The second one, I said, look at their educational background. Since you are educated, you are a university graduate, find somebody who is also a graduate. Or if she's not a graduate, you can put her through school. I know of somebody who had a PhD. He married a girl who was very young and only had high school. And he was complaining to his friend that I like this girl a lot, but she's not educated. So her friend said, why don't you put her through school? He said, that's a good idea. Today, the last time I checked, the wife has a PharmD. That is to say, a PhD in pharmacy. So the third one, I said to him, check the occupation. What occupation is she in? Is it an occupation that is thriving, that she's going to make good money? Then the fourth thing I told him, the immigration status. What is their immigration status? You're talking to 3 women. Do they have their papers? Are they permanent residents? Are they citizen? So you know what you are getting into. And I told him you should try to take some compatibility tests. There's a test called 365test.com, psychological compatibility test, to see where you and the lady you are compatible. Because some people will tell you things that they want to hear, but the test, you want to do that test and it will help you. And I told him, look at the girls, look at what they have. If you marry A, B, or C, are they going to be an asset to your life or a liability? You don't want somebody who's going to be a liability in your life. Then number 7, ask them for their 5-year goals. What are their dreams? What is their passion? What keeps them up, awake at night? What moves them? What drives them? Find out how motivated they are. What will make you push their buttons and they will jump up? You got to know that. Another question you should ask, how many children they would like to have. Some people don't discuss that before they marry. And then when they marry, the man wants 2 children and the woman says she wants 4. And that causes a problem. Discuss ahead of time how many children you would like to have. But sometimes women too lie too. They will say they want 2 and later on they change their mind. And when a woman is pregnant, she's carrying the baby and she wants to have the child, you cannot do anything about it. I also told him to check the family background of each of the women. Do they come from a family of sickle cells? Do they come from a family of cancer? Because cancer is genetic. I'm a breast cancer survivor. You got to know that so you know what you're getting into. Do they come from a family of alcoholics, womanizers, or academics? You got to know the family background. So I told him this is what I would do if I were you. I would take out a piece of paper and write down A, B, and C for the names of the girls. You can put the names of the women, but I'll say A, B, and C to make it easy. Write down the advantages and the disadvantages of marrying each of them. And also, don't only look at beauty. There's some men who are so entrapped. Well, I will not say men. Human beings are so entrapped about beauty. Oh, she's so beautiful. I would like to marry her. He's so cute. He's so handsome. Look beyond the beauty, because the beauty of a woman or a man will fade as they get older. I used to know somebody I went to school with. She was a very beautiful girl. Everybody said that, men and women. But the last time I checked, her beauty has faded and she has gained weight. So don't look at the beauty of a woman and say, oh, she's so beautiful, I have to marry her. Look at the heart. Some women are beautiful, but they cannot hold an intelligent conversation. Look beyond the beauty. Look at the hearts. So I said, this is what I would do if I were you. These are just a few examples. And he thanked me. So out of the 3, he chose one, and initially they were having some problems, and he told me, and he was telling me that maybe I should divorce her. I said, no, you're the one who came to me to ask you for help. I chose the one that I think would be good. Now you want to divorce her. If you divorce her, well, never you talk to me again. So guess what? He decided to keep the lady. Today they have been married for 15 years. So I'm very happy that he came to me. He made the right choice, and he later on thanked me for helping him with this ordeal, because he did not know which one to choose. I said, you are a lucky man talking to 3 women. So that's just my spiel for today. Whenever you have a choice of doing something, 2 or 3, just write it down on a piece of paper and look at the advantages and the disadvantages. Another thing, you should pray over it. If you are a Christian, pray to God that you make the right choice. Some people are divorced today for so many reasons. Some of them is because they did not ask the right questions before they got married, and they realized that they were incompatible. So that's my spiel for today. If you have any comments, please jot them down below. Have a nice morning, have a good afternoon, and have a nice evening, wherever you might be tuning in from. See you all tomorrow. Bye for now.